Hey friends, welcome to Prompt O, hashtag ABC, April 2025. And today I'm sharing something truly original. This is my take on a flip style journal page insert that can be glued in, tucked on the edge, or expanded into something bigger. It's beginner friendly, a couple of stages, and totally flexible. Let's get to it. Here are some of the basic supplies that you will need before we begin the cutting, the scoring, and the assembly. Super important to keep in mind on your 8.5 by 11 paper, the direction of your elements and so on. First cut that we're going to do on the 11-inch side will be at 3 1/8, then 3 7/8, and then 7.5. Want to fold these score lines well, super important. Then, keeping your paper on the 8.5-inch side of your paper, you're going to go all the way to 6.5 inch, and you're going to score all the way down. Okay, and you're going to score, I mean, to crease your paper like so. And then I'm going to use my trimmer, but you can use your scissors. You're going to cut from the 2-inch mark here that you made on the, what did I say? The 6.5 inch. We scored at the 6.5 inch. So this is a 2-inch rectangle. And what you're going to do is I'm going to turn it over because I can see better on that crease line. And I'm going to place this on my scoring line. And I'm going to cut up to, make sure that everything's straight. I'm going to cut up to 7.5 inch score line. Okay. And then you're going to take your scissors and cut up to that 2-inch score line. I need to replace my paper trimmer here, but I love it. So it's taking shape now. This will go like so, and this will be a flap. I could probably go this way, and this here, this flap, I'm going to fold it in like so, and bring this in like so. You'll see in a little bit why we're doing it this way. So this is where I would round the edges if you want to round the edges. And if you want to distress, which I do, this is what I'm going to do now. So before we go on to the next step, super important that you hold on to this strip, and you'll see why it will come in super handy. Next, you're going to take your ruler and you're going to the middle part of this trifold one-page wonder. You're going to, I'm going to do it this way so it's easier to see. Going to make a little dot right there, as you can see right there. From the top to here, it's going to be 2 inches. And then what you're going to do is, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. You're going to, let me do this first. You're going to take your paper and try to find the score, like so, anywhere in the middle of your scoring tool. So you're going to draw a line from this scored line to that one, okay? Just like so. And then you're going to take your scissors, you're going to cut up to that scored line, okay? Just like that. Then you're going to score that 2-inch line. So I would do it twice so that you get a really good crease using my fingernails. They come in handy. And then you're going to just tear that part off. And I want to stress. Now you're going to take the extra piece of paper that I shared earlier, that extra flap. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold the flap in. Hope this cooperates. And we're going to glue this like so on the left part of this flap. Okay? So I don't have a lot of wiggle room. The art glitter glue, so I have to be kind of fast, and it's already sticking. I want to make sure that I that up a bit, bottom, so okay. And then you're going to have this effect. And what you want to do is add glue at the bottom here, because this will give you pockets. So then I'm going to open this up. Make sure that I glue this way. And there you have it. Have, try press a little harder here. Have one. You've got a second pocket, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, here, we're going to open this flap, and you're going to just put glue on the 2-inch part of the flap, and you'll see why. Just going to go like this. Now, this is what you want. Okay, there's a pocket here, and of course, you're going to have to add a little bit of glue right here. Button this up. Okay, and I don't want to do too much bending, but this is what it's looking like. So now that I've stressed all my edges, I glued the side pockets. This is the very basic, very super easy, if you will. Once you've added your adornments, you can then add this if you want to your page, your journal page. Completely up to you if you want to do that. That's why I created that flap. You'll see next what I will do. Now we're going to make, and this is optional, the cover, the front and the back cover. You're going to take your 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock or digital paper, and on the 8.5-inch side, you're going to cut at 4 7/8. Okay, and make sure that you do not throw away the leftover paper, because wait till you see what we're going to do with that. Okay, so, and then you're going to take the 4 7/8-inch paper, and on the 11-inch side, you're going to score at 1 3/8, 5 1/8, and then we're going to cut at 8 3/4, just like so. Okay, and now we're going to hold those scoring lines. Okay, so let's hold on to this. Now you're going to take the 3 5/8 inch, okay, by 11-inch, and you're going to put it on the 11-inch side, and you're going to score at 1 1/6, 1 1/8 of an inch, and then you're going to score at 6 inches, okay, and you're going to fold those scoring lines. Now, we're going to take our first cut, and what you're going to do is hold it like so, okay, just like this, and we're going to put this, that's why we have this flap. You're going to put it kind of like it, I want to say it's almost like an 1/8 inch here, an 1/8 inch on each side in the middle, like so. And you're going to, and I'm going to use my 3-in-1 glue because I have a little bit more wiggle room, and I'll be right. So what I did is I glued the bottom part, bottom here, this flap, bottom, like so, with my 3-in-1 glue, and this is the cover, okay, just like so. Okay, now you're going to take the back cover, and you're going to take your glue, and what I want to do here is I'm going to add glue like so, because I'm making another pocket. You don't have to do this, but it's completely up to you. Just like that. And then I'm going to take this flap, and I'm going to bring it to the top there, like so. Okay. Center it just a little bit more. So you'll have another little tuck spot there if you. Then this will be the back. Is that not cool? So you can also here, if you'd like, you can glue this here, make that another tuck spot, and you can put a signature in here with some scraps of paper, but that's a tuck spot, and this opens up like so. You have a pocket here, a pocket here, a pocket here, another pocket here. This opens up, okay? And here you have another spot to journal as well, like so. And this paper is absolutely delicious. The original tutorial I saw ages ago, honestly, it didn't quite make sense. So I took what inspired me and reimagined it, and now I think this might be a first. I haven't seen anything quite like this online, and I hope it inspires you to explore your own variation. Let me know how you would use this tuck-in journaling spot, the flip, this flip here, and the various pockets that are in here. And don't forget to definitely tag me if you create one. I'd love to see your take. Right back.